officer that's apparently affiliated with your agency with his emergency lights on and his siren on.
Well, I advise you to pull over. Can you pull over for the officer?
Over, because that's voluntary.
You would think that whenever a cop is tailing behind you with their lights on, you would do the normal thing and pull over. But nah, this Karen decided to call the police on the police because she believes that when you're getting pulled over by a cop, it's voluntary. I guarantee you, if it was voluntary whether or not you wanted to be arrested or pulled over, I'm pretty sure that there would be literally nobody in a prison, Karen. You're not special. Anyways, how's it going, broskies? It's your boy Lofi here, and hope you guys are all having a great day so far, right? You know, I hope you didn't, trip on a rock and, fall down the stairs and, I don't know, break a collarbone or something. Okay, that would really suck. Because today we're looking at this video of this Karen, okay, this lady, she isn't specified as a Karen, but okay, she's acting like one because she called the police on the police because she was getting pulled over and she didn't want to be. Which, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. You can't call the police on the police because the police are trying to, like, I don't know, pull you over or, like, show up at your house with a warrant or whatever. I'm pretty sure that you can't call the police on the police, okay? I don't think that's how that works. But before we get into that, if you guys could drop a fat like on this video and subscribe if you're new, I would really appreciate that. Also, if you could go follow me over on Twitch and Twitter, I'd be tweeting and streaming, okay? Links to those in the description, and let's get right into this.
On May 4th, 2013, 36-year-old Denise Jackson of Henderson, Nevada, heads home after a long, stressful day at work.
Alright, I can understand that. I've had bad days at work where things are really stressful and tiring. I understand, alright? It doesn't matter who you are. A bad day at work is a bad day at work. Whether that be your YouTube video flops or your boss decides to shove some papers up your butthole, either way, it sucks. Also, I just want to say that your name is no longer Denise. I'm sorry, but your name is Karen now. Legally, right? It's in the Constitution, alright? It's like one of the 3rd Amendments or something like that, okay? I learned this in history, trust me. Whenever you act like a Karen, legally your name is changed to Karen. You can quote me on that, okay? Donald Trump, okay, yeah, you can ask Donald Trump yourself right now, the President of the United States. He will 100% back me up on this.
As she travels along a familiar stretch of country road, she notices lights and sirens approaching from behind. Denise signals for the police officer to pass, but the cruiser remains behind her with its lights flashing.
So if you're on the road by yourself and then a cop pulls up behind you and has his lights on, I'm pretty sure that they're trying to pull you over. That's just common sense. Anybody that's like taking a driver's ed course knows this. Even if you have never taken a driver's ed course, okay, if you're alone on a road and a cop has his sirens on behind you, just pull over.
She assumes there must be some mistake. To alleviate any confusion, Denise decides to call 911.
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know you were trying to pull me over. I was only going 110 miles per hour in a school zone. If you really thought that he made some mistake, why not just pull over anyways? And if he doesn't, like, stop and continues going, then go about the rest of your day. It would take you, like, 30 seconds to pull over, and then, if they don't stop, then you just go. You just wasted 30 seconds of your day. I swear to God, some people do more work avoiding the actual problem than is actually dealing with the problem.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I don't have the emergency, but the car behind me does. And I'm trying to figure out what that is because I'm driving 45.
Okay.
The car behind you? Don't you mean the police officer? Look, my dude, I don't like cops as much as the next skater pothead stereotype, alright? But, come on, you can't be this stupid. She really said, 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, not have an emergency, but there's a car behind me that's white and black with flashing blue and red lights. I think there might be a problem. Can you help me out?
There is an officer that's apparently affiliated with your agency with his emergency lights on and his siren on.
Oh wow, it's almost like they're trying to pull you over, you dumbass. Who knew that when a cop is trying to pull someone over on the side of the road, they put their lights on and flash their siren and whatever? This lady acts like she's never seen a cop try to pull somebody over in her entire life. Okay, you've never seen Paw Patrol, alright? When the little doggy in his little car went over on the road. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've all seen Paw Patrol at this point, or your kids have. Or you probably watch Law and Order like, oh my God, that's such a terrible thing as you're sipping your glass of wine, chuckling drunkenly at your failed marriage.
Can you pull over for the officer?
Over, because that's voluntary.
This kind of call is a real challenge for a dispatcher. Not only is she refusing to pull over, but she's calling the police on the police.
I genuinely want to know what was going on in her head at this moment, okay? Like, what could even get you to think that you can call the police on the police? That is some extra level entitlement and ego right there. Yeah, I don't want to listen to this police officer, so I'm going to call another police officer to tell this police officer that I don't want to listen to him. Like, how does that even work? Dude, this lady is like those kids in middle school who did an Ancestry.com test and found out they were 0.001% 100% black and decided that they can say the N-word, okay? That is this lady right here.
This call could become a dangerous situation really fast because she's in a car driving at high speed, having officers chase her. At any point, can she run into anybody else?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the least of your worries, okay? When she enacts her power, okay, the power of the Karen, right? She'll go super Karen, all right? This is the super Karen. To have the audacity to call the police on the police, that's like, that is something else. Dude, imagine being that cop, all right? You're trying to pull this lady over maybe because she has a broken taillight or something simple, okay? And it's like, you're following this lady for like 10 miles, and you get a call on your radio talking about, so the lady in front of you, Officer 334, she's actually calling the police on you right now. Like, how can you as an officer, like, how does that feel to know that, like, you're getting the police called on you when you're the police? I swear to God, but the advancement of smart technology, all right, our phones are getting smarter than actual people are right now, and it's actually pretty sad.
Cause an accident for the officers, or even head towards them and hurt them. My job as the dispatcher is to defuse the situation and calm the caller down and get him to hopefully surrender and pull over as safely as possible.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Dispatcher, but that's not gonna happen, okay? Denise, I'm sorry. Karen over here thinks that she's entitled to do whatever she wants, okay? Getting pulled over, getting arrested, that is an option, okay? That's a little checkbox that she doesn't have to check.
Okay, man, what can I do?
Running for this cop. I'm doing 40 miles an hour with this cop behind me with his freaking siren on, acting like a moron. Can you please let him know to turn it off because I'm not running?
Okay, I'm not saying that I'm a lawyer or any law expert, but I'm pretty sure that when you refuse to pull over when a cop is, you know, right behind you with their sirens on, it's called running from the police. Whether you like it or not, Karen, you're on a medium speed chase. Okay, that sounds kind of boring, okay? You're on a Karen speed chase. This is literally the very first Karen speed chase I've ever seen in my entire life. Didn't ever think that I'd see it, but it's happening right before my eyes. Dude, this has to be the most boring police chase I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, this lady's just sitting over here cruising, trying to drive to her Walmart to go grab some kolaches, and she's just like, oh man, there's a cop. I'm not gonna pull over.
In this situation, police protocol could vary. She's the problem, but she doesn't understand that she's the problem.
Ma'am, pull over for the officer.
If there's not an emergency, then why am I going to pull over? I'm not even speeding.
If somebody refuses to pull over, an officer can ask for backup, and at that point it becomes a full-fledged pursuit.
What did I literally just say? All right, you're in an unwanted police chase. You're literally like GTA 5 1 star, just pull over. You really think that she's in GTA passive mode, all right? You can't get away with this. This Karen really thinks that if she drives around long enough, the stars overhead are just gonna disappear and the cops will go away.
Oh, yes, another officer, of course. Of course you guys would do this.
Ma'am, pull over for the officers.
I'm running a stop sign because of them and because of your false sense of emergency.
Ma'am, well, I advise you to pull over.
So she has 2 cop cars behind her, and her first thought is, you know what, I'm kind of mad right now. I'm gonna break a couple laws in front of police officers. Yeah, that's a real big brain move right there, Karen. Okay, nothing bad could come from that at all. The cops are just gonna be like, oh my god, that's Denise. She's fine. She's not doing anything. Just pull over.
You know why I'm gonna pull over? Because I know that I have to recognize you guys as an authority. But you're chasing me, and you're gonna try and say I'm silly. That is a bunch of
I never understand why people will get mad and scream over the phone at people just trying to help them. Like, you being mad and being a bodiless voice over a piece of technology isn't gonna make you any threatening, okay? You're not gonna scare me because your voice got raised over a telephone, okay? Anybody ever see their parents get really mad at some customer service thing because they didn't get their magazine in the mail or something? Like, I never understood that. What's the point in yelling? Either way, the end result's gonna be the same, but instead it's gonna be like salty and you're gonna feel like a piece of shit afterward.
Finally, Denise relents and pulls her car over to the side of the road.
Driver, turn off the car and put your hands out of the window, now!
Okay, what is your name again, ma'am?
my name is what I say it is.
Yeah, your name is Karen. You can say what your name is whatever you want it to be, but you're going to be identified as Karen from now on. And I like how, like, the cops have their guns drawn because this is exactly what would happen, okay? Well, I mean, if she were black, they would have already started shooting. But, I mean, that white privilege about to come in handy right now. But I'm pretty sure that being a Karen negates white privilege, so, yeah, she's just straight up about to get shot.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Do you guys have any idea?
Put your hands on top of your head. Interlace your fingers.
Police chases are a real safety concern.
Unfortunately, the Karen did not get shot, but she did get arrested. She got what's coming to her, so good job, police. Alright, yeah, good job for you guys. That's a dub. It warms my heart to see Karens taking fat L's, alright? And this was a fat L for this Karen. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. The moral of this story is, if you see a cop behind you with their lights on, just pull over, okay? Because if you don't, then you're gonna go on a high-speed chase like a GTA. You're gonna get 7 stars, then the helicopter's gonna come and snipe you. Nah, but in all seriousness, I really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, my dudes.
I'm faking all my